Okay, so same parallelogram over here. Watch what happens, huh? Okay, do you see that? One more time. Parallelogram. Objective is to find the area. Marilyn, can you sit up straight? I can't see you. Yeah, okay, now I can see that you're not sleeping, huh? So I've got a parallelogram. We've got this dotted line in the middle that actually is perpendicular to the base. Perpendicular means 90 degrees. Javier, what are you busy with? Are you looking at the screen? So now I'm going to cut this parallelogram into two parts. Slide it over, and what is the resulting shape? What is this shape now? Rectangle. Do you all know the formula for area of a rectangle? Yes? Fari, what is the area for a rectangle formula? Just now Emma said it already. So what is the area for a rectangle formula? Length times breadth. Very good. Can you see this length of this rectangle is actually the same as the length of this parallelogram? Can you see that they are the same length? It's the same. Well, that settles it. Then what about the breadth that both Emma and Fari mentioned? Where's the breadth? Is it the dotted line over there? Or is it the slanted line? Which one is the breadth of the rectangle? Is it a dotted line or a slanted line? Slanted, huh? Look at this rectangle. Where's the breadth? Dotted, isn't it? The breadth of this rectangle is the dotted line. The dotted line is a special line. It is what gives us the rectangle. It is the line that is 90 degrees from the base. So I'll move it back. You still see the dotted line, you still see the slanted line. So I'm going to ask the same question again. What is the breadth of the rectangle? So in your mind, move the side over. What is the breadth? Is it the dotted line or slanted line? Dotted line. So the area of this parallelogram is actually given by the base times the dotted line, not the slanted line. Okay? I will show you the animation one more time. Area of this rectangle is the base at the bottom times dotted line. This rectangle has the same area as this parallelogram. That means that this area of this parallelogram must be the base times the dotted line. Can follow? We try some examples, then we can understand it better, huh? So let's go back to our textbook. Textbook, this is on page 96. Okay, let's go on to 97 first. 97. Don't want to do 96. Let's start with some numbers. So we have the work example number 5. I'll bring you through it. We've got a parallelogram, base 12, slant height 6, perpendicular height. Please write down your notes. Look at the screen. Marilyn, look at the screen. Write down the notes over here. This is called the perpendicular height. Write it down. That 5 cm. That dotted line is called a perpendicular height. When I'm finding the area of a parallelogram, sorry, what did I write? Is it? I wrote this symbol. This is called perpendicular. See that little 90 degrees? It means perpendicular. The next word is HT for height, because I'm too lazy to spell it out. Perpendicular height. This is what you need for your area. So now we write down the formula. Area equals to base times perpendicular height. Please write this down. Area equals to base times perpendicular height. You need to identify where the base is and where the perpendicular height is, which we have done already. Okay, so let us do the substitution. Jin Xian, which one is the base? 12, very good. 12 is the base. And Indra, which one is the perpendicular height? 6. Are you seeing something that I'm not seeing? Indra? Huh? What is the perpendicular height? No, what is the distance of the perpendicular height? 5. So that gives us an answer 60. 60 square centimeters. Can? Okay, and I'm now going to show you the wrong working. You can copy down the wrong working and just make a note that it is wrong. Huh? This is wrong. Okay, I'm going to show you common mistakes that students may make. Area, yeah. Area equals to 12 times 6. You get 72 square centimeters. This is wrong. Okay, please copy this down as well. Because it is not enough to just know what is correct. It helps you learn if you know what is wrong also. Okay, so I need explanation. Why is this wrong? Nora, what do you think? Why is this wrong? Which number is wrong? Is it a 12 or the 6 that is wrong? The 6 is wrong, right? What's wrong with it? What should it be? Fari wants to try, is it? Fari says 5. Why should it be 5? Oh, you didn't say 5. Who said 5? Oh, sorry. Ryan, so why 5? What does the formula state? What is the formula for area of a parallelogram state? It's written here. Times what? Oh, that's not height. What did I say it was? Perpendicular height. Very important word. Okay, perpendicular height. And that 6 over there is not the perpendicular height. See, this 6 doesn't form a 90-degree with the base. I need the 90-degree to be shown. That's why we had this dotted line. Any questions so far? No? Yes? Wait, say again louder. What if you don't have dotted line? Then you cannot do the question. You make on dotted line, but you don't know the distance. You need to know the length of that perpendicular height. Okay, so sometimes the perpendicular height is drawn here, sometimes it's drawn here, sometimes it's drawn here. All these are possible places for them to draw the perpendicular height. And all these dotted lines, they have the same length. Can you see that? Same length, huh? Okay, so now, next part, I think you can do it by yourself. Find the perimeter. Perimeter. See, the question says area and perimeter. So perimeter. Okay, know how, then try it. Perimeter. Okay, so what's the perimeter? Trace out the diagram. Okay, whatever you're tracing is going to be the outline. That is going to be our perimeter. So what is the value? Yes, Shah, what do you think? Perimeter will be a lot of adding up. So you see the red color outline? What is the total distance? If you take the ruler, measure, how much is the total? 12 plus 6 plus 12 plus 6 again. So you get 18 times 2, 36 cm. Okay, that's the area and perimeter of a parallelogram. Okay, so now I think we are ready to go back to try it 4. Try it 4. We need to find the base and the perpendicular height. So write down base equals to something, perpendicular height equals to something, area. What is the area going to be? Okay, are you able to fill in a blank? All the blanks over here. All the highlighted parts, I need you to fill in with something. What is it going to be? Javier, which one is the base? Yeah, put letters. Sorry? Javier, which one is the base? Oh, he said X. Okay, good. X is the base. Do you all have any other answers? Z, is it? Wait, base is X. This is from Xavier. Just take note that Z is from this point to this point. So is Z going to be the base? Too short lah. Z too short, right? Base is supposed to be our X. Now what about the perpendicular height? Perpendicular height? Yan Rui says W, correct. See the 90 degrees over here? That tells us it is the perpendicular height. Marilyn, please stay up straight. Otherwise, I keep thinking that you're sleeping. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping at the back? No, right? Then you must show me that you're sleeping. Stay up straight, Marilyn. Come on, you can do it. You put your head down, you may feel very drowsy, very hard to follow. Okay, so base will be X, perpendicular height W. So X times W gives us XW. Yeah, that's all, XW. So is the value of V being used in this question? Was V useful for the area? No, we didn't use V at all. V is the slanted height, the slant height, not useful for area. Okay, so now please try 5 by yourself. Identify the base, perpendicular height. Sorry? Try 5 yourself now. Only one formula. Area is base times perpendicular height. If you can find the perpendicular height, you can do it already. Done. Sean, done with this copying? Yes? Yes. Very good. You ready finished? Yes, huh? 7. Okay, keep going. Area equals to base times perpendicular height. Human, what's the base of this parallelogram? 12. Do you say 12? We are doing try 5. What is the base? 7. Okay, good. The base is 7. What about the perpendicular height, Chloe? What is the perpendicular height? Wait. No need to write the formula. So Chloe, what do you think? What is the? She says 4. No, I won't ask you what's the formula. So 7 times 4, we get 28 square centimeters. You know how to do this already? Then one last part, perimeter. Okay, so perimeter. Who would like to volunteer for this? Yes, Shah. 7 plus 5 plus 7 plus 5. So we get 24 centimeters. Can? Okay, let's go. Let's try our workbook now. We have some similar questions in our workbook. Okay, question 5. This is on page 59. Just question 5 only. Find area and perimeter. This is on page 59. Page 59. So find the area, perimeter. I'll be calling other students to answer as well. I'll be calling those who have not answered yet. So just now, Yan Rui answered. Pari, Jun Xian got answer anything? What did Jun Xian answer? Nothing, right? You did? Never. Then later you answer. Anybody needs more time? Okay. The base is going to be perpendicular to the perpendicular height. So you can rotate your book around. Turn until you have the base that you want. Yes, Patricia? I can't hear you. Yeah, the base is always making a 90-degree with the height. So in both of these questions, they only provided you with one perpendicular height, but you need to know which is the base. Wow, hey, don't give answer yet. Okay, anybody needs more time? Anybody? Raise your hand if you need more time. Okay, yes, Shao, what were you asking? Part B, find the base. Why? The base is the one that makes a 90-degree with the height. Anybody needs more time? Dana? Okay, Patricia, can you give us the answer for the first area? 14 times 10. So she identified the base as 14, the height as 10. So that gives us a total of 140 square centimeters, which is correct. Okay, Sherry, can you give us the perimeter for the parallelogram? The first one, part A. 14 plus 11 plus 14 plus 11. 50, are you sure 50? 25, yeah, 50, correct. 50 centimeters. Okay, now for part B. Sean, what is the area? How much times 5? 7 times 5, yes. He chose 7 correctly. This gives us 35 square meters. Units are important. Okay, Shah, what do you think the perimeter is? 7 plus 8 plus 7 plus 8. Good. So 30 meters. Okay, so it looks like you all know how to do this already. So I'm going to pause the recording first. Area is 143, okay. So something times something equals to 143. What times what equals to 143? something times something supposed to give me 143. What are they? 11 times? What do you say? No, we don't know the answer yet. So 11 times B, right? Is that what you said? Oh, sorry, I didn't hear clearly. So 11 times B, which is the same as 11B, equals to 143. So what do we do on both sides now? Divide by? Yes. And what is the answer? Is it a funny number? 13. Okay, very good. 13 cm. And now part B. No, you tried already. Yes, try. Okay. Why routing? Oh, okay. This one is it? Okay, so what do you write? 24, 4 and 624. Answer 25. Okay, correct. The height is 25 meters. Any questions so far? Is it like finding the area of a rectangle? It looks like, isn't it? Say you find the base, but you multiply by the correct perpendicular height. Okay, so now let's try this. So here we have a parallelogram again. The area is 120 square centimeters. They're asking you for 3 possible values of the base and the perpendicular height. You can really come up with any values you like, as long as they multiply to give you 120. So let me give you an example. For example, if the base is 1, the height must be 120. Okay, your turn to try. Try 2 more answers. Okay, so area of this parameter. Right, area equals to. Have you written down the word area equals? Sure. Because I don't want to just see numbers multiplied together. I want to see the word, the area, so that I know what you're doing. Patricia, what is the formula for area? Triangle. Base times height. This sounds like a rectangle. Okay, half times base times height. What would you choose as the base? Will you choose the 3 or the 4 or the 5? Okay, some say 3, some say 4. I go with 3 first. For those who choose 3 as the base, what is your perpendicular height? 4. So that gives me 6 square centimeters. Okay, this is option number 1, where 3 is the base and 4 is your perpendicular height. I divided already. Okay, so another option, area equals to half. So when I asked what was the base, some of you actually said 4 is the base. Okay, let's put 4. If 4 is the base, then where is the perpendicular height? Very good, 3. And we get the same answer, 6 square centimeters. This is now your perpendicular height, when this is your base. So both are the same. As long as you take half times the other 2 numbers, where they are perpendicular to each other, you'll be okay. So please try part B now, part B. Don't forget to write down your word area. Wow, so many numbers. What should we use? Did they say find parameter? They did. Oh, sorry. Find parameter. So back to part A, parameter. I think you can do this. 3 plus 4 plus 5. So 12 centimeters. Okay, so now part B. I'm interested in the area. No. Give others a chance. You give already. Yes, Indra, what is the answer for area? Half times. Okay, let's go with the base first. 14 and 12. But your answer is still correct. Okay, so we have some 84. Is it correct? Yeah, 84 square centimeters. You have to identify the base and the perpendicular height. I'm highlighting the base and the perpendicular height. So you can write down your workbook, some notes for yourself. This is my perpendicular height. Just keep reminding yourself. Remember, during WA3, you notice that all the questions, most of the questions, they came out from the workbook. That is why it is important in class that you fully understand and you take notes for yourself. When you revise, it is easier. This is our perpendicular height. This is our base. And finally, we need to calculate the perimeter. So 13, 14, and 15. Yes, you have to write what you are calculating. So we get 42 centimeters. All right, anybody needs more time? Javier done? Javier done? Done. Okay. Part C. Find the area. What is the area? Oops. Half times something times something. Okay, fill in the blanks. Which one is the base? Karin, what do you think? Which is the base? 30. And what is your perpendicular height? 20. Okay. So we get 300 square meters. That's the area. Can I instead of using 20, I use 25? That means I change this one to become 25. Can will it work? Oh yeah, it's different answer, but why is 25 wrong? Yes, doesn't make 90 degrees. It's not perpendicular to the base. These are the same things. Okay, so 25 is wrong because the 25 doesn't make 90 degrees with the base. So we cannot use 25. So finally, perimeter. 25, 30, 49.2. 104.2 meters. Should we round off? Should we round off? They didn't say any round off, huh? But I thought Mr. Wong say live in 3SF. Okay, this is an exact number. Don't need round off, it's exact. It is not like those numbers with many decimal points that you need to round off. Yes, it is just adding. Okay, so far? Okay, now I want to see whether you can do 2A by yourself without me teaching. Okay, you try. You try and see whether our area is half times the base. Base will be 8 times the perpendicular height. You see that? We are choosing this as the base now. Okay. So this area gives us 24. Then how do I know what is the value of H? Thank you. Can pass by to Wei Xin already. Thanks, Wei Xin. So this is our equation for the area. Half times the base times the perpendicular height. So then what is the value of h? We can do this portion first. What is 8 times half? Or half times 8? Half times 8, 8 times half, 8 divided by 2, what is it? 4. So 4h equals to 24. What will h be? What should we do to both sides? 24 over 4, we get 6 centimeters. Manageable? You notice that the format is always the same. I want you to write down the formula with the numbers inside. I don't want you to just tell me, oh, 24 divided by 8 divided by half. No, I want you to write down the equation first. I want to see this. Yeah, the answer is 6. What did you get? What did you get? 3. Correct. Yeah, you never put half, then you get wrong answer. Okay, part B. Try it. Area equals to half times something times something. And it gives us 60. Yes? Huh? What did you say? Oh, I get 24 divided by 4 is, or where the 4 from? Oh, here. The half times 8 gives me 4. If you bring it over there, you'll be dividing lah. Okay, next one. Part B. What is the base in this case? Yes, okay, Shazwan. 15 and the height h. So now you can combine these two first. 15 times half. 7.5 h equals to 60. What is h? $60 over 7.5. 8, huh? You get 8 meters. So write down, where's your base? And your height, perpendicular height. Can? Do you think you can do the rest by yourself already? Okay, try the rest for your homework. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, later